record here. So, Deborah, please first start out by telling me, give a quick 1 to 2 sentence introduction, your name and organization.
Okay. My name is Deborah Parker. I work at BAF Financial. I currently hold the position of Deputy Managing Director for the BAF Global Group.
Perfect. And first question is, tell me about your experience working with Raleigh Consulting Group. What project did they help you with, and or what services did they provide?
Okay. Suzette, do you realize that you're still on video, right?
Oh, you're right. I accidentally, thank you for telling me that. I hid my self view, but I didn't turn my camera off. I've
I
been
just want, before we got any further, I wanted to make sure I understood you.
Thank you. Thank you. You're a lifesaver. Because I do, if I don't hide myself, then your video is going to record really small and I want it to be as big as possible. So let me try that again. And I'm sorry to ask, but I am going to have to ask you to introduce yourself one more time.
Okay, no problem.
All right, go ahead whenever you're ready.
Now you're still on the screen. I don't know if you need to do speaker screen or something like that because you're gonna still you're actually still showing up on the recording.
I think I am good on my end. It's going to show up on your end, but on my end, I am all
Okay.
good. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. So
Okay.
we can go ahead and start over.
Okay.
My name is Deborah Parker. I am currently the Deputy Managing Director for BAF Financial. I've been working with the BAF Global Group for just about 20 years.
Perfect. And next, tell me about your experience working with Raleigh Consulting Group. What project did they help you with, and or what services did they provide?
I've been working with George and the Raleigh Consulting Group for just about 20 years now. I met George 6 months into my tenure with BAF Financial, and he's been actually my coach for the last 20 odd years. We enjoyed so much of his coaching that he actually coaches a lot of our senior executive team as well as our management team. So when you talk about projects, there isn't just one project. My personal experience would have been as a coach directly for me in my new role as human resources back in 2006. Since then, he has coached me through a number of career transitions, moving me from a line staff all the way up to my current role as Deputy Manager Director.
Nice and concise. Um, and second question and last question is, what do you love about working with Raleigh Consulting Group?
The thing I like the most about Raleigh Consulting Group is it's a small team to begin with, and George takes the time to learn his clients. So when we are interacting or if he's starting to coach a new employee of ours, he already knows our culture. He knows the big players over the years, and he makes it seem as if you're part of the Raleigh family. I think that's the most comfortable thing with working with Raleigh Consulting Group. It's not just a client and a provider relationship, but he takes the time to get to know the client well enough that you're comfortable with him coaching.
Beautiful. Any final thoughts before we wrap up?
One final thought is my experience over the past 20 years. I would be the first to say, while it wasn't just George's coaching that helped me transition through so many positions with BAF Financial, but I think it was instrumental in the growth that I've seen in myself over the 20 years. And I could begin to say thank you for all that he's done over the years.
Okay, awesome. That is all I need. You're a natural. That was really good. Some people struggle a little more to kind of get their thoughts out without stumbling over their words or, finding the right words to say, but that was like excellent.
If you met me 20 years ago, that may have been the case. But like I said, George has been really, really good with watching me grow over the years.
Yeah.
So
I think you've sold me on him. I think I might want to take a session.
Oh, listen. I couldn't begin to say if I could imagine myself today without it. Um, no, simply because he was a sounding board over the years. And you were comfortable with telling him things. That's the biggest thing.
Mhm,
Making you feel comfortable and trusting that he would hold whatever you say close to his heart. And
mhm,
when he needed to, he would ask, "Do you mind if I share an experience with someone else before he goes and does it?" So,
mhm, mhm. Yeah. Yeah, he's a very trustworthy, dependable person.
yes, he is. He is. And I'm happy to help out Suzette as any way I can.
Well, we really appreciate it. I will share the final product with you when I'm done
Okay.
editing it in the next week or two.
Okay.
And we'll give you approval before it goes up on the website.
Okay.
Yeah, I just thank you again for your time today.
Okay. Thank you so much. All
Have a good
right.
night.
You too. Bye-bye.